Plenty of basketball fun for the young in age and the young at heart with hands-on skills competitions, information booths, and youth clinics led by NCAA coaches and student athletes. And in there, in the midst of all the Hoop City hoopla, is Bonnie Bernstein. Bonnie.
All right, Greg. Well, Florida super sophomore Mike Miller's been getting an awful lot of press lately, and it's not because he was named the most outstanding player of the East region. It was revealed this week Miller has had at least 20 conversations with a professional sports agent, although Miller has been cleared of any wrongdoing by the NCAA because he didn't have any verbal or written agreement with the agent, nor did he accept any benefits. It is for certain, though, the Gators have benefited from Miller's all-around play, and all the folks in his hometown of Mitchell, South Dakota, are doing the Gator chomp right along with him.
Miller, 17-footer, good, Mike Miller. Blocked by Mike Miller. Rich gets it back, goes up, blocked again by Mike Miller.
The whole town is really excited about Mike Miller. Everybody's one of his fans now.
All the 80-year-old ladies all around town are putting the satellite dishes in their front yard and cuddling up with their Afghans and watching Mike play basketball.
South Dakota's had only one player in the history of our state that's ever played in a Final Four, and that was 50 years ago. So it's been a long time coming, and we're ready.
Mike Miller is bringing big-time basketball to a small town in the heartland. The town of Mitchell has 14,000 people. The O'Connell Center, where you play here at Florida, seats 12,000, so you can fit almost your entire town in the arena.
That's really not funny. But yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, we're a small town. There's no doubt about that. But it's a basketball hotbed. You know, that's all we live by.
Miller made his name in an arena called the Corn Palace, where the walls literally have ears. The murals there are made of, you guessed it, but in the beginning, Miller's shape likened a corn stalk.
When he was in about 8th grade, he was 6'1" or 2" and about 130 pounds, and he was just all skin and bones. And so the coaches in basketball referred to him as Skinny, and to be honest with you, most of the people in town around the area know him as Skinny Miller. There may even be a few that don't know his first name's Mike.
Well, now fans all across the country know Miller's name, courtesy of a first-round buzzer beater against Butler.
Miller in the lane, puts it up. Florida wins. Mike Miller with the winner at the buzzer.
The March Madness was received loud and clear at the Millers.
Oh my, oh my.
I can't describe how many different emotions I had going through me. I felt like laughing, I felt like crying, I felt like screaming, I felt like just running away and hiding. It was amazing. And to have your son, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Words can't express anything because I know, like, deep down, I'm just so proud of him.
My family's the best. You know, they mean everything to me. But, you know, as much as I love basketball and, you know, basketball's done for me, you know, my family is just that important to me.
It was tough for Miller to leave the comforts of home, but he took a chance, and now this small-town kid is reaping big-time rewards.
I'm riding a roller coaster right now, and I want to stay on that roller coaster as long as I can, and you know, hopefully it'll take our team to the mountaintop, and if it does, then thank God for everything that's happened.
One thing I've learned is not to underestimate Mike. He has had goals and dreams since he's been very young, and you let kids dream, you let kids chase their goals, and by golly, we're pretty darn close.
I spoke with Mike Miller yesterday and asked him if he was at all distracted by the whole sports agent situation. He said, no, I'm focused and my team is focused. As for Miller's future, there have been rumors circulating for quite some time that he will be leaving school early. He talked about being on that roller coaster ride on the piece. He said, if I think about my future, I'm afraid I might fall off that roller coaster, Greg.
All right, Bonnie, thanks very much. You know, the Florida team has had that special look about them, especially coming down the tournament stretch. What makes the Florida Gators so special, Coach?
Greg, Billy Donovan's mission is to get his opponents to play his style of basketball. 40 minutes of running and pressing, and most importantly, Greg, wear you down.
And I know Mike Miller is a big part of that.
He certainly is. When you think about that, seeing the piece there, small town, but he has tremendous versatility and an outstanding game. He's traveled that to Florida. And the thing about him is he leads them in minutes and scoring, and he sets the tone because he's their best player, and he's been willing to alter his game a little bit for the betterment of the team.
Florida and Mike Miller in action in Game 2 this evening. Up next, beneath the surface of this seasonal celebration of college basketball, there are some serious challenges that need to be addressed. Armin Katayan will have that story when the Final Four show on CBS continues after this message and a word